Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is, I was gonna say Monday, today is Thursday. And it is approximately 1:30 in the day. It's my lunch hour from work. So I'm deciding to film my first clip of doing a daily check-in on how my body feels. This idea actually came to me, I suppose just because I realized how inconsistent your physicality and how you feel, your energy levels, your mood is when you have a chronic illness. And I thought it would be interesting just to see the highs and lows within a week. So I'm going to be doing Thursday to Thursday, hopefully, if I remember every single day. But yeah, so I'm going to keep this simple. I'm going to rate it off maybe 3 things. I'm thinking of talking about pain, energy levels, and mood, because to me those are the most changeable things. I may, depending on the day and what comes up, talk about additional symptoms and additional side effects of certain things or feelings or sensations, really, to be honest, with the physicality of joints. Because just in case you don't know, if you're new to my channel, I suffer with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, hypermobility type, which is that my joints are unstable. It's a connective tissue disorder. My joints are unstable, they don't stay in place. This causes a lot of pain, and sometimes not even pain, but like discomfort that's very intense. It's very hard to describe, really, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it relatively simple at that point and just keep it on those topics. I hope you guys find this interesting. If you also suffer from a chronic illness, even if it's different to Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or you suffer with more POTS-based symptoms, which is something I also do, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia, or, you know, blood pressure instability technically. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how much ups and downs you go through in a week. Maybe you're more consistent than I am. But to be honest, I would say we're all very up and down. Hence why you can make plans a week in advance, and you can make plans for the next day too, and it can be a non-runner. And that's something that is very hard for people who aren't chronically ill to understand. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and thanks so much for watching, and feel free to subscribe. Please leave a comment about any videos you'd like to see, but also leave a comment about your own experience with chronic illness. I'm always trying to find people who understand. It makes me feel, I suppose, less alone. So that'd be great. Thank you. So guys, it is Thursday. I'm just going to do my quick check-in. Today is actually a pretty good day. I am having to film this standing up, however, because my right ankle is very unstable in its joint, and usually that means standing is more painful than sitting, but at the moment, because of the way I sit for work and having my legs crossed or uncrossed regularly, that's causing a bit more pain. So I am having to stand for this, but overall I would say today is a good day. Pain is pretty much a low level today. I would say probably a 5 out of 10, which is to me like background noise pain. It's not at the fore of my mind, it's not the first time I'm thinking about, it's not disrupting my work, but it's present, because to be honest, it's always going to be present. That's the point of chronic illness, really. But yeah, so pain wise, I would say a 5 out of 10. In terms of energy, I actually have a good bit of energy today, and because I did sleep last night, so I would say I'm doing probably an 8 out of 10 for energy, and my mood is pretty good. So this is like a good day to start off with, because I'm feeling pretty good and positive. I don't think I have a lot of other sensations today. Usually I would struggle with multiple joints at once. Today it's predominantly my ankle, and you know, my ankle is the bane of my life. Both my ankles are, to be fair, but today it's just the right one. So that's my little check-in, and overall today is a very good day. I kind of hope every other day is as well, because even if they are all positive, I'm still going to upload this, because some weeks are positive, you know, some weeks are good and some weeks are nightmarish. But yeah, so today's a good day. Pain's good, energy's good, my mood is good. I will check back in the evening just in case, if anything happens, if anything changes. If nothing changes, I won't. But yeah, I feel pretty good, which is a nice thing to start on. I am having some probably sensitivity in my fingertips and my wrist joints, but that's just because today is a heavy typing day with work. But yeah, so that's good, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hello friends. That was a terrible transition, and this is a terrible angle, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys today, as I would like to think I always am. But it is Friday the 20th, and this is my second day of checking in to see how I feel. As you may recall, yesterday I felt pretty good. I had a lot of energy, I got a lot of stuff done. This whole week has been pretty productive, to be honest, which usually I never get a full 5 working days of productivity. It's like Monday's pretty bad, then Tuesday and Wednesday could be okay, but then the rest of the week's a write-off. However, today I did wake up actually feeling pretty energetic. I do still feel pretty energetic. That's a lie. I just took a nap at lunch hour, so but I don't feel fatigued, I feel tired, and there is a key difference there. My phone is ringing. Apologies, that was my work phone ringing, as it is my work day, but I literally, I don't feel fatigued, but I do feel pretty tired. Standard for the end of the week, not a big deal, to be honest. But I do feel joints wise a little bit looser today, and that's kind of hard for people to comprehend, I think, if they don't have loose joints. But I do genuinely feel a bit more loose today. Like, I think it would take very little for my hip to move out of place and things like that. So yeah, that isn't great. And on top of it, I am actually having a lot of nausea. Something with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which I really don't talk about a lot, or enough to be honest, is the gastric symptoms, which is just stomach symptoms. For me, it's just general nausea. This massively decreased when I changed my diet and went plant-based, thank God. But it does flare up every now and then. It's after eating, before eating times, it just literally depends. It's a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, so that's that. That's today's update. Is, I would say, energy-wise, I'm probably like a 6 out of 10. You know, I'm not that bad, but I'm a bit flagging because it's the end of the week. But I don't want to have more coffee because coffee does not suit me. I am pain-wise probably a 7 out of 10. It's a bit higher today. Also typical for the end of the week because I've done more sitting at a desk. It's been cumulative really. So yeah, I have done all that. What else? What am I? See, this I am getting more tired because I can't even think of basic words. What else was I talking about? Pain, exhaustion. I can't remember what my other category was. I'm so tired. If I'm being honest, that's generally how I'm feeling today. I do feel pretty positive and I feel good, like it mentally. It's just my stomach is really annoying me now, and because it's after lunch, you always tend to have a work energy dip after lunch, or I do, and my joints are a bit sore. So yeah, that is that. So I hope you'll excuse this. I hope you'll excuse just the bad angle and everything. It's Friday. I need to sleep. I need to take a nap once I finish work. But yeah, thank you guys for checking in today with me. Hi guys, welcome to Saturday. It is, what time is it? It's 6:30, and I'm just filming my daily check-in to see how I'm feeling, and I've made a promise to myself that I'm going to make this as quick as possible. Not particularly because my usual rambling torments me, even though it does, but because I'm actually not feeling well. You may not believe it, but I actually have makeup on, and I think you can tell I'm really tired today. I woke up very early, but still with no energy to get anything done, and those are my worst kind of days. They just torment me really. But yeah, so in terms of pain, I am feeling not great, to be honest. I'm not feeling great. My shoulders are very loose today, and that in turn kind of drives a headache up through the back of my skull and out to my forehead, and yeah, it's not great, to be honest. So pain out of 10, I'm probably gonna have to put it an 8. Exhaustion, I do actually feel fatigued today. Yesterday I was saying I felt tired but not fatigued. Now I feel fatigued. So I'm probably going to say that I probably do feel, that's probably an 8 out of 10 as well, to be honest, because I have slept in the middle of the day. I just couldn't do anything. Like, I'm aware now I have to take a shower, and usually I really like getting in the shower and it's part of my wind down routine in the evenings, but I don't want to expend the energy on it, if I'm being honest, but I'm going to, because, you know, hygiene. But yeah, my general mood though isn't too bad. I'm not too bad today. I think though that comes with being chronically ill for a long time, you know, is usually you learn a level of resilience surrounding, I suppose, knowing that this will probably happen the next day as well. So keeping your emotions separate to it. I also like to live what I would call a conditionless life, which some people in my life think is insane, but it's a concept which for myself, where I know myself, that I know that my life and the quality of my life doesn't depend on the pain I'm having. For me, it's just a way of distinguishing from pain and suffering, and living and accepting my pain, but not living a life full of suffering, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's my check-in for today. I'm feeling pretty tired. Usually when I'm feeling this kind of tired, usually tomorrow is probably okay. It's not too bad. And I do think the pain in my shoulders is going down as the evening goes on. It was just really bad this morning. So I do think tomorrow won't be too bad. I say that when I have literally no concept of what tomorrow will be like. But yeah, so that is my check-in for today. I will see you guys on Sunday. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm going to say this every day and that's going to annoy everyone. Hello friends, and happy Sunday. Sorry, I was just trying to reach for my coffee and I was like, I'm not coordinated enough to pick it up without looking. But yeah, hi guys. It is Sunday and I'm doing my daily check-in of how I feel. As I predicted yesterday, I do feel a lot better today. My energy levels are pretty high. They're pretty high ever before I have a coffee, to be honest, today, which is not often that happens, but I do feel pretty good, which is nice. So yeah, I feel good. My energy levels, I would probably say I'm probably doing really well, to be honest, today. I don't really have any complaints energy-wise. Pain-wise, I'm not too bad. My wrist is unstable today, which is something that happens very regularly after I've done a lot of handwriting. And yesterday, after I did some writing, which you'll see if you watch my Write With Me video, I was meant to film it over a Saturday, which was yesterday. I felt bad yesterday, so I filmed probably a third of it and then just passed out asleep. But when I woke up, something that makes me feel like getting back into the groove is handwriting out my notes. But that does make my wrist really unstable because I tend to grip the pen very hard. I think I need to be honest, or else my writing is fairly uncontrolled. So yeah, I really need to start taping my wrist, really is the long story short of the situation. But yeah, I feel good. Other than that, I have some pain in the back of my skull, the base of my neck, I guess you would say. Yeah, the base of my neck, and just kind of literally where your head and neck meet. It feels like exactly around there. It feels like I can feel the bone hitting bone, and that's not great today. That is kind of bad. But I've kind of done my neck exercises. I've done what I can, and for me that pain is easier to take than, how do I say this? It's easier to take than having a widespread body-wide kind of pain. So a pain where, you know, I'm having a day where my hip is bad, my knee is bad, my ankle is bad, but also my neck is bad, which usually does happen. So whereas today, if it's not good, it's not comfortable, but it's one part of my body, so I can compartmentalize it a bit better. That's how I view it anyway. So yeah, so I'm not too bad. Pain-wise, I'd probably say 5 out of 10, maybe. I think it would be higher if I hadn't done my morning stretches and things, but I think that's the same for any day, to be honest, even the bad days. Yeah, energy-wise, I'm doing pretty good. I would say I feel like a 9 out of 10. I don't think I'm being consistent with these ratings whatsoever. And generally, I feel good. I feel motivated. Like, I feel like I can do the things I want to do, which is nice. because some days, you know, I wake up with plans of things I really do want to do, like poetry or like writing or chapter planning or things that I do genuinely find exciting, but my body isn't cooperating. And that's very hard because that means you have a day where your mind and body are very separate. And to me, that causes a bit of a like, I feel almost aggravated with yourself, to be honest. I'm trying to get better at not beating myself up. But yeah, so that's today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for the beginning of a work week that is very busy, because I'll be working 2 jobs next week. Don't ask. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys. Hi guys, welcome to Monday. I'm just out of the bath and I remembered I had to film this clip and I entirely forgot. So you're gonna have to deal with me with my acne and wet hair and all that. I don't particularly care, to be honest. But yeah, today is a pretty good day. Today's a pretty good day. Although I kind of think if you'd asked me this and if I'd remembered to film this clip actually earlier in the day, I would have been like, no, today was a low energy day, low mood day, but good pain day. So they never all sync up. But yeah, I would say today I think I got too in my head about the amount I had to do. And sometimes when you have a chronic illness and you're used to having limited energy, to kind of use your energy wisely, when you have a lot to do that kind of can't be moved and has to be done today or has to be done the next day, it's very easy to nearly psych yourself out and convince yourself that you're not going to be able to do it. And sometimes that's very genuine. Other times I do it to myself. I definitely do it to myself. So today was one of those days where I think yesterday when I went to bed I got too in my own head about the amount I had to do today. So I woke up with low energy and a low mood. I still got everything done, but I didn't do it as joyfully as I would like to. I mean, not that I go around like skipping from task to task, but you know, being content with my work because I do like all the work I do. But yeah, so this was a little bit different, a little bit stressful, but we're all good. Yeah. So overall, I would say energy-wise, I'm probably only at like a 5 out of 10. I did pick up in the afternoon a little bit, and I did resist napping, and I went for a walk and things because that way I would sleep really well tonight, and hopefully wake up better off tomorrow. Mood-wise, I'm probably also a 5 out of 10. But pain-wise, I'm probably like pretty good. Like, to be honest, I can't even remember. I think on my scale of pain, I'm talking about it with the highest being the worst, so I would probably say I'm only like a 3 today. I'm not too bad. There's no key area of my body that I'm focusing on today because it's in a flare, which to me that's a good day. It doesn't mean there's not regular discomfort and things, but it does mean the small day-to-day pains are the only pains rather than big colossal pain plus day-to-day pain, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so that's my update, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Tuesday's update, which I hope I will be in a good mood. I pray. I hope I'll be energized and no pain whatsoever. I mean, that's a bit bold, but you know. Hi guys, and welcome to Tuesday. I'm just gonna say straight off, I was just in a meeting where I didn't have to do a lot of talking. Like, it was a very cameras off kind of meeting where I was just taking notes, but I continually kept scratching my forehead the whole time, and now I have a really red mark on my face. So we're gonna ignore that. Anyway, so it's Tuesday. Today has probably been the best I've felt since maybe last Thursday. Thursday I think was a good day. But then I kind of had a bit of a rocky weekend as usual because it's the end of a week, but whatever. Today is pretty good. Energy levels, I feel pretty good. I've actually done, sorry, I just cracked my finger by accident. I have done a good bit today. I've gotten a lot of work done, but I've also went for a run at lunch and things like that, so I feel physically strong as well as mentally very strong. I feel mentally very awake, which is a lovely feeling. Especially, I think that's actually why it's hard on the days when you do have a bad day, because it's hard because you know what it is to feel good. So when you feel bad, it's almost like you've been robbed of something that you should be an entitlement. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's what I mean. But overall, today is a good day energy-wise. Today's a really good day pain-wise too. I think It's a good time of the month as well for pain not to be too bad or anything. My joints don't feel too loose. I actually don't think I have any specific complaints at all today, energy wise or mood wise or anything. Yeah, I feel pretty good. So like all things, it's always a thing of when you have a good day, you wonder, will this be the last good day? Or, you do kind of wonder, will tomorrow, if today was brilliant, that means tomorrow will be worse or something. You use kind of strange logic a lot of the time. I can't stop looking at my forehead. It looks like I walked into a wall. But anyway, yeah, so that is today. Today's not too bad, and there's only 2 more days of vlogging how I feel, but I feel like this week, well, I mean, the next 2 days could obviously not be great, but hasn't been too bad. I feel like it's all been fairly good. Obviously with the blip at the weekend, but that wasn't a serious blip where, I was unable to move and in a flare pain-wise that was so extreme that, eating was hard or moving was hard, that kind of thing. So it's not too bad. So that is my update for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. Hi guys, welcome to Wednesday. It is Wednesday. It's another nice day-ish. I mean, it's cold, but yeah, it's a good day. Today, it's not as good as yesterday. I don't have as much energy as yesterday. I think you can tell around my eyes. I don't. But today feels probably pretty good pain-wise, but also probably also a little bit like I'm lacking in motivation, and usually my lack of motivation is tied to a lack of energy, which will affect me the next day, if that makes sense. Like, my lack of motivation is the first thing to go down, and then it becomes a fatigue thing, and then it becomes pain. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just basically like my motivation sensors know when I'm starting to feel a little bit like I'm just flagging a bit and not feeling as great. So I could be wrong, and tomorrow could be another really good day, but I would say I'm probably on the up of pain increasing, which I know I'm conscious about saying sometimes, because that in itself kind of makes it a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you expect pain, you will feel pain, or at least that's my opinion, obviously. But I do feel overall pretty good today. I do feel overall pretty energetic, definitely not as energetic as yesterday. But yeah, I feel good. Pain wise, I am not doing too badly. Base of my neck is pretty bad again, but that's standard of looking at a screen all day and things, so I'll just have to keep doing my stretches throughout the day and kind of rolling out my neck and stuff like that. That's kind of consistent thing, and sometimes, to be fair, that's on me because I'm not very consistent about it. I can get very wrapped up in my work and keep my head very down and like that. Then obviously by the end of the day I'm in a bad way. But overall it's not too bad. So I will be interested to see how I am tomorrow, because usually when I'm in this in-between kind of phase of okay energy, okay pain, okay mood, it can go either way, but is often a precursor to low energy, more pain, lower mood as a result of pain. But that might, once again, simply be because it's midweek, and then by Friday evening I'll have my usual low because I'll have done a lot this week. So yeah, that's my Wednesday update. I know it's not as perfect, like energy wise, I'm probably only like 5 out of 10. It's not that bad. Like, I can still get a lot done. I just don't feel as spirited about doing it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, it's grand. And then like energy a 5 out of 10. Pain is probably a 7 out of 10 because of my neck. It's addling me a bit. But I do think it's something stretching will help, so it doesn't feel like an irreparable thing today. I do think it's something I can ease over time throughout the day, so that's not too bad. And mood wise, I'm actually fine. I just actually do feel a bit tired, so tomorrow will be more, I would say, definitive, because if you think about it, with the EDS, with any chronic illness probably that involves a level of fatigue, I assume every chronic illness does, because it's taking a toll on your body to some degree, if not to a way more of an increased degree than mine. you know, having an in-between kind of day where you feel not good, not bad, usually comes before you either feel a high of very good or a very bad low, simply because your body has to prepare before an extreme. But that's how I found my experience. Let me know actually if you've had a similar experience. I would really be interested. But yeah, I will check in tomorrow for the last day because tomorrow is Thursday. So thank you guys for checking in with me today. I could just realize throughout this whole clip, this leaf is here, but it's my olive oil plant. So we're just gonna ignore it and it's part of the family. Thanks guys, bye. Hi guys, and welcome to the last day of my check-in, which is Thursday. I literally can't believe this has been a week already. Now I realize how my life just flies by. Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good today. You'll remember yesterday was a bit of an in-between day where I felt not too low, but also not super energetic, and usually that can be a gateway to go either way. Today I do definitely feel like I have pretty low energy, to be honest. But I don't feel bad pain-wise. So today is basically another in-between day, which I suppose does actually happen quite a lot towards the middle to the end of the week, because I usually push myself a lot on the Sunday, Monday and Tuesday to get a lot done when I have the most energy after resting up at the weekend. So in a way this is a cycle, you know, I perpetuate and make worse all the time. But yeah, so overall today I would say fatigue wise, my head feels a bit foggy, do you know, just brain foggy. I don't feel very coherent, and I'm glad I don't have any meetings and work today, because I'm not sure I would be able to verbalize myself well or like represent myself well. So yeah, I'm glad. I probably am feeling pretty tired, like probably I'm like a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6, no, probably a 7. So I'm hoping to get to bed early tonight. That's my fault. I did actually go to bed late last night. I stayed up doing some writing, which it's hard to say I won't do again, because when you're in the flow of writing and you're not having a brain fog moment, it's hard not to want to take advantage of that. Yeah, so pain wise today is pretty okay. My back feels a bit locked. I've tried cracking it out and doing all of that, but it's not going anywhere. So I'm assuming I must have slept in the one position fairly solidly, which is fine, but usually I do move a lot in my sleep, and in a way I think that is beneficial because it means none of my joints get too stiff. And to be honest, I assume I do a lot of moving in my sleep because my joints get sore in the night. But last night I don't think I did. And I woke up essentially in the same position I went to sleep, and that's usually very hard on my back. So my back's pretty locked, and that's causing a bit of pain up my neck and pain down to my hip. Probably a 7 out of 10 as well. Mood wise, I'm fine. You know, I'm not feeling thrilled, but I'm not feeling low either. Probably like a 5 out of 10, because I have a good bit to get done today and I don't feel like I have the brain power to back it. But other than that, it's not too bad. It's really not too bad. Yeah. So I did count down though my work days till Christmas, and I'm thinking of taking some days off before we get our Christmas holidays. I'm pretty excited about the idea, to be honest, but that's only 11 more working days if I do that, and I'm very excited about that concept, to be honest. Even though like I know myself, over Christmas I won't do a whole load of resting. Like I will still probably be working on 1,000 projects and things like that I love and really find gratifying to work on. So yeah, but that's that. That's my update. Thank you guys for joining me this week. I know it was a bit strange, I guess. Is it a bit strange to see an update from someone whose fluctuations, pain wise, energy wise, can both be very dramatic but also quite normal and stable, I suppose. Yeah, I think that kind of is it can be a bit strange, to be honest, and I know that. But yeah, so thank you for joining me. Thank you for your patience. If you have a similar experience in your week, you know, whether you work or college or school or whatever, that has to keep going along the same trajectory despite your own body having ups and downs, let me know. I'm thrilled to have any kind of friends make any kind of friends with chronic illnesses, to be honest. Just someone who understands, really. But yeah, so thank you guys, I appreciate it. And I might do this again. I might do this again over Christmas, maybe, because it'll be an example of when I'm not working. Because not working and not having worked and not having to get up early doesn't specifically mean I'll have more energy or be in less pain, to be honest. So yeah, we'll see what I do. But thank you guys again, I really appreciate it, and yeah.